Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you for sharing. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining wherever you're connecting from. Thank you for joining. Welcome, 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 fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom. Wherever you are connecting from, thank you so much for joining. Let's continue to preach the message, the gospel of redemption. We must have to continue until Biafra comes. Welcome, my sister. Welcome, welcome so much. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for connecting. Thank you for connecting. Thank you for connecting. Thank you for connecting. You're welcome. Please share if you can as you join. Share in your WhatsApp group. Share it in your own platform. Share to family and friends. Let us spread the gospel. Send the message to them. They must listen and they must hear us. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for connecting wherever you're joining from. Thank you for joining. Adetutu Diana, thank you for joining, Diana. I'm very well, thank you, my dear Diana. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate your support. Thank you so much for connecting. As you join, please share to your platform so that we can share views Let's continue to preach the gospel. We will continue to preach the gospel. We cannot stop. We cannot stop. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for joining wherever you are joining from. I appreciate you. Please share the video, like the video, click like on the video, and you share. Share on your platform, in your WhatsApp group, any place you belong, you share it so that we can share informations. We will continue to preach the gospel no matter how they stop us, we can't stop. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining wherever you are joining from. I appreciate everyone that has connected to this broadcast, wherever you are connecting from. Any part of the world you are connecting from. If you're joining from Biafra land, you're joining from any part of Africa, Asia, Europe, America, Australia, Canada, wherever you are connecting from, I say, may Chukwu Okike be my guide and protect you and secure you. Give you more wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and continue to strengthen you. Make you stronger, grant you more favor and wisdom for you to continue to pursue the right cause. We will continue. It doesn't matter the attack they are bringing, it doesn't matter the angle they are coming from. It's not going to be easy, but we will not give up. If anybody tells you that the struggle is going to be easy, that very person is deceiving you. If I tell you that it's going to be easy, I will be lying to you. It is not going to be easy. The struggle that we are in is not an easy one. It is a very challenging one, but we cannot stop. We cannot stop fighting. We cannot stop doing what we are doing. We will continue to speak up on the situation until Biafra comes. A lot of things are happening on different phases. A lot of things are happening on different grounds. A lot of things are happening in Biafra land as you're watching this video. Thank you, Sister Linda. Thank you, Ojobo Christian. Thank you so much. Yes, we will continue to fight for our freedom until Biafra comes. We will not relent in our effort. We will continue to preach that gospel, preach the message. It doesn't matter who is involved. It doesn't matter who is concerned. We will continue to send the message out there. We will continue to set the record straight. Tell them what they need to hear. Even if they refuse to hear, we will not stop talking. We will not stop talking. Please share the video if you have not shared. I'm trying to link up to share to some groups where I belong before we proceed. So you can do the same. Share to any group where you belong. I'm sharing on my groups, on WhatsApp groups. I'm sharing to my friends on WhatsApp so that they can join us. So any place you belong, you can equally join us. You can equally share it. Share the broadcast. That is the way we preach a message. We get people involved. Every one of us have a responsibility in this very agenda, freedom for Biafrans. Our freedom is non-negotiable. We will continue to pursue our freedom, continue to chase it. It doesn't matter the situation. It doesn't matter the obstacle. It doesn't matter the hindrances. Whatever they try to do against us, whatever attack they bring against us from any corner, from any angle, we will not run away. We will not run away from their attack. We will not run away from their challenges. We will continue to follow it up until Biafra comes. And that is the right thing to do. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy anyway. If anybody tells you that it's going to be easy, it will not be easy. But no matter how difficult it is, we will not run away from the challenges. We cannot stop fighting. We cannot stop preaching. We cannot stop following that which is right, supporting that which is right. We will continue to do that. Continue to pursue the right cause. Continue to follow that which is right until we gain our freedom. Thank you so much for joining. Those who have joined, please, if you have joined, connect to your own friends, connect to your family, share in your own WhatsApp group, share it in any group where you belong, share in your platform. Today, we are going to talk about the situation of things happening in Nigeria. A lot of things are happening. You know, a lot of things are happening in the country called Nigeria. But as always, when I come here, I don't talk about the issues of Biafran people alone. I talk generally, things that affect everybody in the country called Nigeria, mainly Biafra, because I am a Biafran. I also speak about things that have to concern with our Ududua brothers, because we are on the same page with them. We are running the same race. As we are asking for freedom, they are also asking for their freedom. I talk about the Middle Beltans and every other indigenous tribe that is crying for freedom. We are pursuing one thing, and we cannot sell out our freedom. The freedom that we are asking for is in our hand. It's in your hand. It's in my hand. Nobody is going to give us our freedom. Always have that at the back of your mind. If anybody tells you that freedom will be given in a platter of gold, that is a lie. But before I go into my broadcast, now I'm going to show you one example of things that are happening. That a video that is flying online. This is one of the things that shows you the kind of evil we are in the contraption called Nigeria. The kind of temptation and evil that we find ourselves in the contraption called Nigeria. The reason why we are asking for the breakup of that contraption called Nigeria, we are not asking for the breakup because of hate. We are not asking for the breakup because we hate certain people. We are not asking for breakup of Nigeria because of selfish interest. We are not asking for breakup of Nigeria because of the mineral resources that we have. We are asking for breakup of Nigeria because Nigeria was established by Britain to serve their own purpose. It wasn't established to serve anybody. And we did not sign up to the agreement to be Nigerians. Nobody signed up to it. The Ududua people didn't sign up to it. The Middle Beltans didn't sign up to it. The Biafran didn't sign up to it. Even the Northerners never signed up to it. But today, some selfish individuals who call themselves politicians have come together to continue to hold us bound and hold us captive. These selfish individuals, they are from different types. They are from different religion, different ethnicity. These people are the people whom British have single-handedly handpicked, and they are using them to suppress every indigenous tribe in the country called Nigeria. The people that they have found as willing tool in the hand of the British people are the Fulani Janjaweed, the Fulani Caliphate. The Fulani Caliphate have continued to play the bead of the Janjaweed. They have continued to pursue the agenda of the Janjaweed. They have continued to promote the agenda of the Janjaweed in all aspects of life. Britain is supporting them by all means, because the Janjaweed is promoting their own agenda. The Janjaweed is supporting everything that has to promote Britain and their company called Nigeria, because it favors some group of them, group of individuals. The Sultan of Sokoto mainly. They are using Sultan of Sokoto to manipulate the politicians in Nigeria to continue to play the beat of the caliphate. That is why you see every politician, before any politician will be elected, they will go to the caliphate first of all to take permission. When the caliphate discovered that the Igbo Biafrans, mainly the Igbo Biafrans, the Biafran people, they do not buy into the idea of slavery. And this is the obvious truth. From the beginning of independence, the people who fought for independence of that very contraction called Nigeria was the Biafran people and the Ududua people. The Arewa people said that they are not ready for independence. Arewa people, they were not ready, and they have never been ready. Arewa said that they are not ready. It is only the Ududua people and the Biafran people, Zik and Awolowo, fought to have an independence. The Arewa said that they are not ready. Ahmadu Bello wasn't ready. But Zik decided to say, let them wait. Even when Awolowo pleaded with the Zik, let us go and leave these people since they are not ready to be free. Zik said, let us wait for them, because he felt they cannot stand on their own. Zik carried them on the back. And that very waiting and carrying them on the back is still what we are facing up today. That is why we are facing the trouble we are facing today. because they cannot meet up, because they are not willing to be free, they are not willing to work for themselves or improve themselves. They came and introduced the quota system, a quota system that have made an educated man the same level with an illiterate from the north. An educated man in the southern part of Nigeria that have read all books and improved himself. The caliphate made it possible that an uneducated person in Arewa will be equal to an educated man in the southern part of Nigeria. And it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. In such a country, you cannot know progress. You cannot have peace. You cannot have justice. And that is why you are seeing what you are seeing in Nigeria today. And when they saw that mainly the Biafran people cannot stay down, even when Ahmadu Bello came to say it, that Biafran people are domineering, that they cannot stay down. You put them in a labor camp, they will rise up and become the hero in the labor camp. We can't stay down. Biafrans don't stay down. Southerners don't stay down. When they discover that, what did they do? They begin to oppress us. They begin to push false information against the Biafran people. As soon as they have seen that Biafra people are people who cannot remain slave, Biafra people know whom they are. They know they are king. They know they are prince and princess. They know what they deserve. They begin to preach hate against the Biafra people. Some people, some other tribe bought into that hate. They bought into that hate. And because of that hate, you see people pushing the agenda of the Fulanese. You see the divide and rule issue. And a German will not agree with an Igbo person. Igbo person will not agree with an German. If he could not agree with Calabar, Calabar will not agree with Edo. Edo will not agree with Yoruba. Igbo will not agree with Yoruba. Yoruba will not agree with Igbo. They push this divisive rule. And that divisive agenda that the caliphate brought today have sunk into some people's brain that no matter what you do, they apply it. No matter what you do, they will continue to see you as threat. When you are dealing with somebody with your whole heart, freely communicating and dealing with your fellow somebody who as presumably you are supposed to be in the same country, protecting the same interest, you will be dealing with the person with a full heart, but the person will be dealing with you in a different form, seeing you as an enemy, seeing you as a threat. And that is why nothing is working in the country of Nigeria, and nothing will work. Because there is an interest clash. There is an interest clash. We do not have a common interest in the country of Nigeria. We don't have a common interest. The diversity in Nigeria is a destructive one that doesn't have any place to meet. People in the northern part of Nigeria and people in the southern part of Nigeria do not have a meeting point. There is no place they can meet. The diversity is so much that there is no way they can meet. The two can never meet. The Janjaweed have done a lot of damage to the brain of the ordinary Nigerian that you see. Thank God for the Oduduwans and the Biafras who are standing up today to demand for that which is right, self-determination through referendum. To show you the damage that these people have done in the brain of the ordinary Nigerian. You saw a video that is going viral, a video of the Reverend Father, a Reverend Father who stood up in his church, in the congregation, and said that he banned Igbo song in their church, in his church. It happened in Lagos, in Ikorodu. A Reverend Father who is supposed to preach unity, a Reverend Father that is supposed to preach love, a Reverend Father who is supposed to make people come together, stood up in the congregation and said he banned the use of Igbo song in his church. It is sad, but that is the damage the Janjaweed have caused in the brain of people. Racism everywhere. People don't trust each other. Even though the ordinary Nigerians, they are trying as much as possible to embrace each other and come together. But this political elite, some of them who are bent on playing the role of the Janjaweed, they will always try to introduce that divisiveness to make sure that the people are divided. There are so many Yoruba people, there are so many people from Oduduwa land who prefer singing Igbo song instead of their own song. Oduduwa people, I have seen in my church where Oduduwa people, when they come to make their Thanksgiving, they will prepare to use Igbo song. You see Igbo people, when they are doing their Thanksgiving, they will prefer to use Oduduwa song. People from other tribe, when they want to make their Thanksgiving, they will prefer to use a song that doesn't belong to them. How can you stand in a church, somebody that call him or herself a religious man who's supposed to know better,
and begin to preach that Igbo must not be used in your church anymore. You ban the use of Igbo songs. That is the height of the damage that the Janjaweed have caused into the brain of some people. Some people are so damaged in their brain. It doesn't matter their position. It doesn't matter their religion. It doesn't matter where they are. Even including some Biafrans, some Biafran people, some Oduduwa people, some Middle Beltans, some Niger Delta people. Some people, their brain is so damaged by the Janjaweed. They find it difficult to accept someone else. They find it difficult to do. When they see their fellow human being, they are seeing you as a threat. How can you imagine a reverend father in a church saying that the Igbo people are dominating through their song, that he banned the use of Igbo songs in his church? Unbelievable. You can only find this in the contraption called Nigeria, not anywhere else. You can't see this kind of preaching anywhere except in the contraption called Nigeria. Music that we all know, music does not have a language. Music doesn't have a language. What matters in music is the sound that you produce. As long as your music produces a very good sound, it doesn't matter the language you use in your music. That is why you will see somebody who doesn't understand Zaire music. He doesn't understand Zaire language, but when you play Zaire music, he love it. You play Congo music, he love it. You play South African music, in Nigeria will love it. They will dance it. You play Jamaican music, they will dance to it. But they do not understand the language. Language of music is one. The sound. As long as you have an organized sound coming out, that is a good music. Not necessarily knowing what you are saying. A good music comes from the sound. People will always dance to it. Apart from that, when you come to that, God understands every language. But you see a reverend father limiting God to a certain language. A reverend father standing up in the congregation to say that he banned the use of Igbo songs in his church. You can only find this in the contraption called Nigeria. The kind of diversity in Nigeria is a destructive one. A diversity that destroys everything that has to do with humanity. That is what you see. That is why we are calling for the breakup of the contraption called Nigeria. You break it up to save life. You break it up to have a sane nation. You break it up to save life, to have a good economy, to have people who reason the same. As long we will continue to be in that Janjaweed, nothing is going to work. Because of the divisiveness. The divisiveness you have in the contraption called Nigeria, that is why something will be happening in the southern part of Nigeria. A northern will not protest. Something will be happening in the northern part of Nigeria. A southern will not protest. Something will be happening in the southwest. Southeast will not be concerned. Something will happen in the southeast. Southwest don't concern. The diversity is a destructive one. You saw during the time of NSAS, why the people in the southern part of Nigeria were protesting for NSAS, crying and asking Nigeria to ban SARS because of the evil that they are performing. The people in the north are promoting SARS, saying they want to SARS. You saw when killing was happening in southern Kaduna, Christians were massacred, villages were taken over. Other part of the nation kept quiet as if it doesn't concern them. They were not protest. They went to Benue State. People lost their life in Benue State. So many lives were lost in Benue State. People were going about their business as if it doesn't concern them. There was no protest anywhere. That wasn't enough. Go to other side. It came down to the southeast. It happened. It was only concerned about the southeast. It comes down to the southwest. It's only concerned them. When something is happening, except it concerns people directly, you never see people acting. How can you call that a nation? Nigeria is not a nation. It is a company that is serving the British alone. They are not there to serve anybody. That is why even the politicians don't care about you. The constitution is an injustice, a constitution based on injustice. A constitution that is based on injustice. You can never have a level playing ground. You can never see a politician fighting and standing for an ordinary person. Never. It can never happen. Today you see them borrowing from east, borrowing from west. Even when they are complaining that there is no money, still, the politicians, the legislators, the lawmakers, all of them are still collecting their salaries excess, collecting excess salary at the expense of the masses. Even when they are not doing anything. They are not promulgating any law to save the people. They are not promoting any law to protect the people. They are not promoting any law to protect the people. Yet they are taking salaries. This is kind of wickedness you see in a company, not a country. A company that people were forced. As long as the oil is still flowing to Britain, as long as United States is having their bilateral relationship with Nigeria and getting everything they want, it doesn't concern them. It's about interest. That is why you must not hope on any international community to come and save you. If you are a Dudu one or you are a Biafra, do not wait on any international community to come and save you. It is you and I that will save ourselves. Today, they are holding Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in captivity. After they have kidnapped Mazen Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya, sent him to Nigeria through extraordinary rendition. Today, he is still facing torture in the hand of the Janjaweed. He will be coming to court on the 16th. And we are crying and saying that people should do everything possible to change the narrative. How are you going to do that? Through civil disobedience. Political solution cannot work. The kind of political solution that the politicians are talking about, you and I know that it will not work. Because the politicians, their own interest is to keep Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in captivity until they achieve their aims. It is never their plan to release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu anytime. It is not their plan. The plan of the politician is to continue to hold Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in captivity for as long as they can. But are you going to allow that? Shall we fold our hand and continue to allow that to happen? We cannot allow that to happen. It will not. We will not. Biafrans have to stand up, continue to fight, continue to speak up, do everything possible to see that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is being released. The sit at home that we are doing, that everybody know that is working. Sit at home on Monday, sit at home on Sunday. Economic sanction to the Janjaweed government. That is the only way Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will be released. You can see from everything that they are doing now, even as Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is preparing to go to court, they are looking for evidence, shopping for evidence from different angles, shopping for evidence, even shopping from IPOB, using people who are close to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to shop for evidence. You see propaganda everywhere. You see videos flying everywhere. They will show videos where ESN, we are committing extrajudicial killing. People that claim to be ESN, even when we know that ESN do not commit such kind of atrocity. They will see a videos where ESN are patrolling on the street. The next day, they tell that ESN this did one thing or the other. And when we know that all these videos are false videos, we saw a video where people were patrolling on the street, well armed with AK-47, with cars. And in one of the cars, it was written Imo State Task Force. What has Imo State Task Force got to do with ESN? What? What has Imo State got to do with ESN? Imo State Task Force. But these are the lies they are peddling. And the worst thing is that some of us Biafrans are helping them to share this video. Some of us are helping them to share video, either knowingly and unknowingly, either ignorantly or intentionally. Before you share any video that you come across, try to look deeply into that video. See the content of the video before you share. Don't just share something because they told you to share. Look at it critically. Biafran should stop sharing any video you see that is portraying ESN as killers. Any video that you see that they say this is an ESN, don't share. Do not share any video. ESN don't cover video. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have won the ESN. It was when they started knew that they were covering themselves on video. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu gave that warning that ESN should stop covering themselves on videos. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu gave the warning that ESN should stop videoing themselves whenever they are on duty. And they stopped it. Since then, ESN have been doing their work in the bushes, not at home. But today, because the Janjaweed are shopping for evidence, you see even people who are supposed to be fighting for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, they are helping the Janjaweed to get evidence. Some of them will come. They will kill somebody and say that it is ESN that killed a person. They will kill somebody and say they call some people fake ESN and call some real. There are no fake ESN anywhere. The fake ESN we can talk about are the Bubago. The Bubago are working with the government. They are working with the devil Mahi. It's either you are a Bubago or you are. Don't tell me that there is no fake ESN anywhere. ESN is one and they are together. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have done everything he has to do for you and I. What are you doing to see that it's being released? What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you promoting the propaganda against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu or you're fighting against it? Each time you share all those illegitimate video, each time you see a video that you know that will be detriment to the case of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, each time you're sharing that, you are actually fighting against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and making sure he's not released. Each time you are demonizing somebody who is genuinely fighting for Biafra, you are actually demonizing Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have done everything he has to do for us, and he told us even before time that if you know anything you can do to make Biafra come, go ahead and do it. Today you see people who are doing something are the people who are not doing something are fighting. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has been in captivity for 7 months now. 7 months or more. Since then, the leadership of IPOB that are supposed to do something are doing nothing. All we hear is underground. The lawyers are working on the ground, and you are also working on the ground. And you want us to keep silent and believe you. But when you see somebody who is legitimately fighting for freedom, somebody like Simon Ekpa, some of them will asking you, what has Simon Ekpa done? Simon Ekpa have done everything. At least Simon Ekpa have made sure that the name of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have not been brought down. He has made sure that the name of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu remains on the front burner. Ask me how? By standing with those who are sitting at home in Nigeria. By standing and promoting the sit at home on Sunday and on Monday. That is a very good strategy. It has worked miracle. It is because of that strategy that people are still talking about Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Let alone, if not for that, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will not be talking about today. That is the only weapon we have. That is why the politicians are running helter-skelter. Abuja is calling them. They are shivering because of the sit at home. And that is what we are asking. Every Biafran that has not embarked on sit at home, embark in sit at home. And we are taking it to step 2, economic sanction against these people. Those are what Simon Ekpa is promoting. And he's doing a wonderful work. And today, he has launched Voice of Biafra, a radio. Our brother Simon Ekpa have launched Voice of Biafra, a place that he can be able to motivate our brothers and sisters in Nigeria. If you're in Nigeria, please tune in to 95.7 FM. If you're in Nigeria, any part of Nigeria where you are, mainly in Biafra land, if you're in Biafra land, tune in to 95.7 FM. There you'll be hearing message of Biafra. You'll be hearing messages and guidelines on how to free Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and how to succeed and get Biafra. That is the message. It is not a radio for propaganda. It is not a radio for selfish interest. It is not a radio for a person. It is a radio to promote the struggle of Biafra, to promote the freedom of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, to make sure that the name of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not placed under the carpet, to make sure that we continue to uphold all those things that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu stands for. That is why our brother Simon Ekpa established that very radio. And if you have not joined that radio, please go and join. If you are in Biafra land, tune into 95.7 FM. That is where you get a message raw. There is no gossip over there. There's no gossip. This is another mind-blowing thing that our brother Simon Ekpa have done on his own. You that is watching me, what are you doing? Are you sharing the video? Are you making videos? Are you contacting people in Nigeria to tell them to sit at home? How are you supporting? Or are you causing a setback? Are you busy gossiping and listening to gossip? Are you busy talking down on those who are doing the right thing? It is high time we wake up. You cannot stop the rising sun. It doesn't matter how you try. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said it. Nobody can stop the rising sun. Biafra must surely rise. Biafra has risen already. And the spirit of Biafra have taken absolute control of everything that happened. That is why when you see people mentioning autopilot, some of them call autopilot, they don't know what it means. Some of them are even, the autopilot is even working in some of them, but they don't know. The autopilot is working in some people unknowingly. Autopilot simply means that Chukwu Okike Abiama is in charge. He is the one directing the affair of the Biafrans. He tells people what to do. So anything that you are doing on your own to see that Biafra comes, to see that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is released, is directed by Chukwu Okike Abiama, and that is what autopilot means. Autopilot is not just a group. It's not just a group. It's not just something you go and register into. It is something that Chukwu Okike Abiama himself will place you into. He will keep the Chukwu Okike Abiama himself activated it, and it is working in the life of every people. Even unknowingly, people are working with that spirit of autopilot. Believe it or not, take it or leave it, that is the absolute truth. I'm not here to please you, to say it the way it will sound well for you, but telling you the truth and nothing but the truth. We must continue to fight for this struggle. We must continue to promote that which is right. We must continue to make sure that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not relegated to the background. That is what the Janjaweed want to do. They want to make sure that they make Mazen Nnamdi Kanu being relegated to the background so that they can be able to have power to do what they want to do. But we cannot allow them. We will continue to sit at home, continue to embark on massive civil disobedience so that the world will continue to ask questions until Biafra comes. And even after Biafra comes, we will continue to broadcast. So many brains have been damaged. You see what a reverend father did? A reverend father saying that Igbo language should not be used in his church to sing, that no Igbo song should be sung in the church. A reverend father. You see how damaged some people's brain are in that country called Nigeria. Damaged brain. This is what the caliphate have done in the life of people. So many people brain are damaged. Even some Biafran, their brain are damaged. Members of IPOB, their brain are damaged. They are speaking the language of Janjaweed. When you come to your platform, you are busy castigating Igbo Biafrans. You come on your platform, you're busy castigating Biafrans around the riverine area. You are busy castigating Ijaw Biafrans. You are busy castigating people in the coastal region. What are you doing? You are using the language of the Janjaweed. That is what you are doing. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu came to unite everybody. It is high time we identify ourselves as Biafrans. That's enough for us. In the cause of freedom, identify yourself as a Biafran and pursue our collective interest. Our collective interest, which is freedom. One thing that unites all of us. Why are you not holding it strong? Why are you running away from it? It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter how you try to escape. You cannot escape it. We must continue. We will continue to pursue freedom until we have our freedom. No matter what they say, no matter what they do. It doesn't matter the attack they bring. It doesn't matter what they bring. Even if we come to preach and we see only one person, we will continue to pass the message. Thank you so much for joining me wherever you are joining me. Anybody who are connected from any part of the world that you're connecting from, I say, may Chukwu Okike be my guide and protect you. We will continue until Biafra comes. May Chukwu Okike be my guide and protect every Biafran, every Oduduwan, every Middle Beltan, everybody that is genuinely fighting for the freedom of their people. Chukwu Okike be will secure us and give us life. May Chukwu Okike be my guide and protect our Supreme Leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu wherever he is. As Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is coming to court on 16th, it's going to be another victory. Another victory is what we are expecting. As you know, each time Mazen Nnamdi Kanu appears, there's always a new revelation. We are waiting for the revelation on the 16th. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter how they kill us. They will kill us, we will kill them, and Biafra will definitely come. As you're watching me, so many Biafran people are losing their life in Imo State. People that are running away from their home. Some of you, most of you must have seen the videos flying on social media where Biafrans are running away from their home, being chased away not by terrorists, but by Ebubago and their terrorist military. Not by the flying terrorists that we know. Not by the terrorists we know in their uniform. Today, they have legitimized terrorism in the southeastern part of Nigeria. They have legitimized terrorism in Biafra land. They legitimized terrorism. They gave the terrorists uniform. And today, they are causing mayhem in Biafra land. Trying to force people into IDB camp. People are running away from their home in Biafra land. Imo State to be precise. It is happening even as you're watching the video. Are we going to allow that to continue? We will not allow it. We will continue to speak about it. We'll continue to cry about it. Continue to let the world know what is going on in Biafra land. And it's not going to be for too long. No matter how they try, we will overcome them. Thank you so much for watching wherever you are watching from. And remember this. See you tomorrow by the special grace of tomorrow. Bye. See you.